Okay, everybody, it is me, Gregory Mannarino. Thursday, February 23rd, 2023. How about this? If you just happen to be watching Bloomberg this morning, when this first time unemployment claims number came out, they were actually laughing. They were laughing. The number is completely fake. And it's just, it's so in our face. It's just all propaganda. And just, I don't know, the word here, it's just astonishing to me that they can fist feed this garbage to everyone. So the number came in better than expected. 192,000 people applying for first-time unemployment claims. And again, they were laughing. People on Bloomberg were actually laughing. My hat goes off to you, people at Bloomberg this morning. Very good. I mean, honestly, no one's buying this stuff. And the other laughable part of this, so GDP, this gross domestic product number, did come in lower than expected. All right, like at 2.7%, which is really pathetic in of itself here. But if you strip out government spending, we are so deeply in the negative. People aren't allowed to know this stuff. But that's the truth here. That's where we stand this morning. It's utterly insane. Let me just look over a few things I wanted to talk to you about. So here's another laughable piece of information for you. I mean, laughable, yes, but we knew this would be. So core prices continue to rise faster than expected, and inflation overall continues to rise faster than expected. Can I please see your shocked face? Are you ready? Let's do this together. Oh no, really? I was so surprised. I had no idea. It's just incredible to me, again, how they've been selling this lie for how many months now? Inflation was transitory. It's peaking over and over and over again. It's peaking, nowhere near peaking, and now it's sticky, whatever the freak that means here. But inflation continues to outpace anything that the Federal Reserve has, projected that it would. Remember Bulltard yesterday? Inflation is rising at a faster pace than we here at the Federal Reserve believed it would. Bulltard, bull nonsense. Okay, you can't say these words anymore. SHIT. They knew it. They knew it. You knew it. I knew it. And you think we're done? How about no? Inflation is going to rise more and more and more moving forward as, again, reasons are created out of nothing. Just to throw cash over here, throw cash over there, pull cash into existence as central banks continue to inflate, which is their goal, and you all know that. Anyway, so that's the story. So let's throw our eye over at the market here. First of all, the MMRI is over 257. 257. Now, with that said, stock futures this morning are higher, slightly. NASDAQ futures are up the most here. Look. We have this NVIDIA thing that came out and it was better than expected. Let's see how that plays out moving forward. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. This whole market, no part of this market today at all makes sense. There is no connection to reality whatsoever. You know it. I know it. Does that mean we're about to see this whole thing melt down? Well, maybe. It all depends on action in the debt market. Now, there's something else I want to talk to you about this morning here. So we've been above 250, which is the first red line in the sand with regard to the MMRI since Thursday, and the S&P 500 since that time has had a losing day every single day. Is the market, and this was a question that I got in my email box this morning, and I think we should address this. The question was, Greg, do you believe that the market is going to adjust to a higher rate environment? In the face of what's going on here, I think anything is actually possible. But still, the MMRI is saying we are in a high risk environment. The next step up here is extreme risk. So is it possible that this market could adjust itself to what we're seeing here with regard to risk, gauging from the MMRI? I guess anything is possible here. But I can't imagine, seriously, that there's not going to be some kind of ripple effect here. Let's just see how it plays out. This is what I've been telling people. Look, even though we crossed this 250 with regard to the MMRI, doesn't mean we need to run to the hills, people. We sit back, we take in the picture. What have I said? What have I said to do as of late? Limit your exposure to the long end of the market. I'm not saying to get out of the market. I'm saying to just sit back for a moment. Let's see what happens here. Are central banks going to get in here and start to buy more and push rates down? It's very possible. Is the Federal Reserve going to utilize their trading desk and start buying large cap stocks to prop up the market? Well, that's certainly possible too. So with that said, again, we don't rattle. We sit back, we relax, we take it all in, and we laugh at the same time. Again, when I witnessed the laughter this morning on Bloomberg at this first-time unemployment claims, tens of thousands of people are being laid off here, but first-time unemployment claims only come in at 192, lower than expected. It's a joke. It's not true. It's completely fake. And we're going to get a lot. This is going to accelerate. The propaganda is going to get worse. For how long have we discussed right here how we're going to see that more and more fake news, propaganda, distractions, deceptions? This GDP number is a joke. We're negative. We are deeply in the negative. Strip out government spending, we are deeply in the negative here. Strip out the hundreds of billions that we're sending over to Ukraine, we're negative. But it's the mechanism here. President Mummy Man, he has to tell you how great his economic policies are. They're his economic policies. You see, because he runs the economy, he runs the financial system, and he runs the market. How about no? How about it's the Federal Reserve in this case, or central banks who run it all? They run the economy, they run the markets, they run the financial system. So when you hear any kind of a mouthpiece like President Biden come out and telling you how great his economic policies are, just laugh like the people on Bloomberg did. Just laugh. Anyway, let's touch on a few more things. You got gold and silver under pressure this morning. Cryptocurrencies doing okay. Bitcoin back over 24,000. Crude oil catching a bid here after a nice smackdown yesterday. And of course, there's more war talk. We are moving towards a much wider war. And yes, I do realize I said World War II yesterday. Duh. That was a big duh on me. World War II kind of is over. Okay. We are in World War III. It's already started. And it's going to expand. And I think that's another secret that I think people are being lulled into. They don't believe this war is going to expand. Meanwhile, it's happening right before their very eyeballs. But this is the denial phase that people tend to go through. People will deny until they're forced to face some kind of reality here. And the reality that we are in is pretty dire right now. We have a situation where inflation is nowhere near peaking, nowhere near anything else. It's going to go much, much higher from here. What else is happening here? You've known about this since the end of last year. We have a race to the bottom, central banks deliberately killing their currencies to issue in a completely new system. This current system is dying. It's right before your eyeballs, and this is why you're seeing the situation unfold the way that it is. And people aren't going to wake up to that fact until it actually smacks them straight across the face. And unfortunately, this is how it always is. You got people who are glued to whatever mainstream media outlet they watch, and they're told lie after lie after lie, and told to look here and not look over there until it's already too freaking late. You know what I'm saying? This is why you got to be ready for whatever comes down the pike here. You got to have the high ground. Be prepared for a worst case scenario, because it's going to unfold that way by design. This is not just going to be by accident. We all know that. Global debt's going to continue to balloon way, way, way higher than it is right now. Debts, deficits, personal debt, consumer debt, household debt, all going to explode higher. The middle class is being exterminated. You know all this already. That's where we stand, people. And until, again, it really hits people squarely in the face, they're not going to see it for the most part. You and I, we just have a gift here, honestly, to be able to understand the dynamics in play, to put this together in such a way that we know what to do, okay? This isn't just a blog about, blabbing. It's about taking action. We, you and I, are people of action. We're doing something about it. You understand? Bidding against the debt, becoming our own central bank, realizing the end game here. I mean, do you realize the extreme edge that this gives all of us? I think it's pretty profound in my view. All right, people, with that said, so you know the story. We got more fake news, GDP, which is literally deeply in the negative right now, a completely fabricated number with regard to first-time unemployment claims. It's just incredible here. We can't make this stuff up. And inflation continues to rise. Imagine how shocked Greg Mannarino is. I can only imagine. You must be on the floor right now. Get up. Yeah, the shock phase is over. I'm kidding. We all knew this was going to happen. We haven't seen anything yet. Nothing at all whatsoever. Inflation has nowhere to go, as I've been telling you for how long now? But higher. So just get used to it, all right? Love you a lot. Please share the video. I'll see you later for the live stream. You know about this. 1:05 p.m. Eastern. I'm sorry. Pacific Standard Time. Wow, I got to get my act together. I'll see you later.